Welcome to the newest League of Legends part. Haven't played in a while. Gonna look at a pro game with Kaido, just watching his video. Don't think I'm big enough for copyright claiming or whatever, but we're just gonna watch this for educational purposes and try and give my thoughts on his tips and stuff. But yeah, let's get into it.
So let's get right into the video.
Yeah.
Here, rest side of this game, Kha'Zix versus Lilia. Just doing it's probably a standard for.
So this is QE, I believe. Looked at him before.
Matchups, let's see.
But
it's Hui into
the
Jace,
start of any
so
League of
it
Legends
should be
jungle
pretty
video
even.
extremely boring.
He has Lucian, Milio versus Twitch Janna, so they have quite
just a full clearing.
And Olaf into Singed, so he pretty much
But
has
here you got Kaido
top the whole game.
talking about
So let's see what he will
matchups
do
and stuff.
with his lanes. See how he plays around Grubs after this clear, or even Drake. Yeah.
But,
And then
yeah.
for his own jungle matchup, it's pretty. I would say it's kind of even, but if you ever do find Lily off guard, you kind of just kill her. It's pretty fairly squishy.
But one thing's for certain,
but she is pretty
she has
strong
ult.
in 2v2
You
setting,
can just get one shot
or
if
just
the
like
teammate
more
is
number
nearby.
setting because her ult is pretty disgusting to play against. You kind of just will die.
If you get tapped once, you just die instantly. By ult,
Oh yeah,
which
and his runes.
requires
So
heavy
he has Dark
respect.
Harvest, Sudden Impact, Eyeball Collection,
Especially with
Relentless.
champs like
Yeah, this
Jace.
is pretty much my favorite. I don't really like Treasure Hunter because I don't think the extra gold is necessary.
He's talking about runes,
if you do
but
run
I'm just gonna
market,
use
like you
what
secondary, you are pretty much guaranteed
Kha'Zix
Dirk
basically using the
recall
same runes every
after
game.
your full clear. And then he has Free Boots secondary, which is just pretty much the standard. I mean, it's always just been one of the best runes in the last few years.
The interesting thing is
Having
Kaido
Free
definitely
Boots
finds
saves
some
you pretty much
mistakes.
300 golds. And it's not like you need boots early game on the champion. And also, yeah, the thing about Relentless is that it gives you out combat movement speed, which is like so nice. He also went Blue Smite too, so
Talking about
later
runes
on,
because items.
depending on
'cause
which evolve he
early
goes,
game
he would be
pathing is
moving around
just
the map
really
quite fast.
like 0-1s, you know.
He just finished his full clear at 330. He did save his sweat, that's why it took him that long. He also is running Ghost, which is quite unique. I mean, it's probably
a deep
Orbital.
ward.
I think when you run Ghost, you're probably going
Is
Orbital
he placing a deep
sub,
ward? I
you
guess
kind of
not.
just want to run around and be annoying
warding
to
at
the
all.
enemy team. Oh, he didn't buy Dirt. Oh, wait, no, there it is. He almost misbought that one item. I don't know what it's called, that component. But it's for Yumu's an opportunity.
But
I
obviously,
think.
we're gonna
So
walk to the quadrant
he's
that,
hovering over for free
that we started,
Hydra.
right?
So I think he's planning to build.
Doesn't look like we can
seconds.
gank top because Olaf is
Looking
pushing
top
and
right
winning.
here. Don't know if it's anything, but yeah, just doing his two
Gotta
camps.
wait for
Let's
Krugs
see
to
if he
spawn.
prioritizes Grubs after his Raptors. His topside 33 is fairly strong, and also Lilia is in 6, so he's a lot stronger than Lilia with his Dirk Spike. And Olaf has edge on Cinch. He also has first recall. Both these laners' conditions are actually very fucking insane for this Heralds. Oh, I mean, Grubs. Oh wait, Lilia's ganking bot. Doesn't even look that bad though.
Waiting for Raptors to spawn.
Like he should just go straight to Grubs here. Wow, Lucian traded in a 2v3.
Yeah, but here's where
That
Spot's the
seems
first mistake.
incredibly troll to not do Grubs here.
Not
Like,
taking
him
a
just
free
putting on
Grubs
full
when we
clear
have
is just like watching my
Olaf on
typical
our team.
diamond jungler when I play off-road, just fucking ignoring the objective. Because from this play itself, you will get these Grubs. You will get all three actually, especially when you saw Jace go bot. And when we talked about the matchups earlier, you have complete edge in both your solo lane matchups this game. So you can do these Grubs and then go back into your bot side, do both camps, and because their tempo is so fucked because they lost a pretty much like 2v4 setting, you will get Drake also. So you pretty much mon everything on the map just because you're balling
So
pretty
bot
much
lane winning there
2v4.
should have won him Grubs
their
and it should
ball
have
lane,
gotten
mid,
Dragon.
and jungle.
But it's
actually
the
kinda
dopamine of like
disgusting to
getting
see.
your camps off timer.
Him not do the Grubs. And he's gonna do Drake anyways.
Yeah.
But this Drake is pretty much his regardless, because their jungler is just fucked from the bot play.
I mean,
Like just from this
the
bot
way the
itself, he
tempo
has pretty
plays
much
out,
three
she
winning
wants the
lanes.
Raptors
He
and she
also
wants the
has
Wolves just to not be violently
3 lanes
messed
of
up.
Pro, and he can always just kill their mid for free this game with Hui. Yeah, he just has pretty much better comp, and he didn't abuse the strengths of his laners
So
that well.
first clear, brain dead easy. Second clear,
Even though he's given clear
adapt to
advantages
opponent
in
on
the
map.
game.
What's the best decision? Is there objective up? Of
Well,
course there
either
is. There's
way,
Grubs.
Just
Can
do
you
Crab. I mean, he's
fight
been solo killed.
with your solo laners?
He's going
Yes.
on top. Lily's just doing grubs. I mean, it's her only play.
Evolve R for Ghost.
Okay, it's reset
Make use
here.
of Ghost.
See what he buzz. So it looks like he actually goes profane seconds. I mean, doesn't seem that bad at all. Oh yeah, and he.
The problem
also
with going
evolved
profane
R.
second
I
right
mean,
now
it's
is because
kinda
he's
expected.
rushing Dirk.
I think R evolve and Ghost synergy is very good.
It is like
But Ghost with,
autopilot
like, Q
item building.
evolve, not really the greatest.
In the new patch though, Dirk is actually a
He's
component
going
now.
for no
Actually,
full
maybe
clear. It looks like
that's.
this guy just tunnels on full clear a lot, which is I just think is a bad habit.
Actually, I'm not
But
sure
at least
if
he
it
looks
is.
like his lanes.
I don't
So
think it is.
honestly, I'll give him that. I think people who tend to be very hard full clearers do not even like bother looking at their lanes. But at least he's kind of paying attention. I wonder if he does this in like every game.
But
where
one
he's
thing for
going full
certain though,
clear.
getting 3 beautiful
one of those
clears off
junglers.
the off rip,
This champion, I mean,
get your golden
this champion
XP,
has a
man.
lot of plays he can make. And just from this game alone, where I see he has a lot of advantages and he didn't use them, I wonder what he does in games where his team is actually on the losing side and then he's not able to full clear. And in like those kind of games as a jungler, you kind of have to find unique ways in coming back into the game.
That's the problem. How to play with that.
So
That's what would be interesting watching Key play in that.
maybe we'll do more VAR
scenario.
reviews in the future. of
But this is
guy.
probably what he does like
Right now,
every
like,
single game,
really
unless
impressed
it's
at all,
free
but
as hell. And I could see that
I
in
have
low elo,
heard
they're not
that
going to
his build
punish you for this,
is
and
pretty
Kaz is going to get
nice
strong.
actually. So we'll see. Man, this guy is just honestly a pig, just perma firing. Doesn't even look to invade, and also when you're gonna play like this and hold red trinket, like what is the point if you're not gonna plan to invade or anything?
I might
I'd
try
rather
this
just
style, but
sit
with
on the
yellow trinket.
give wards to my
'cause it looks
laners, or
brain
after
dead
my full
easy.
clear, look to like what do you call it, go into their jungle, drop some wards. So like at least like you're doing something for the game as a jungler. But like right now, like he's just
But
completely taking out.
this
actually
gameplay style
doing
just
nothing.
proves you why jungle's the
But if
easiest
he
role in the
wards
game.
for his team, so his lanes
Don't
can't
have to
get
interact with
ganked,
your
or, like,
opponents
after
for
his full
10
clear,
minutes
he
straight, that's
invades
funny.
enemy jungle, wards his camps, so you know where Lily can be, and try. Oh, what the fuck? Lily's
And
just
here
there
he could
trolling, I
possibly get
guess.
one shot, but Jace isn't
I
nearby
mean,
enough.
that guy should never ult there, but you know, it's all good.
And here's a waste of Ghost, arguably.
Okay, him popping Ghost here is just so for fun, but you know, it's fine. Whatever. If we're gonna play very greedy,
So
like
missed
this, like, at least
grubs
buy one pick
And
team,
popping
and
Ghost
just drop it
when
like
he
a
could have
safe
just
area.
eat there and not get punished.
And I can show it after actually.
Probably doesn't even need to like, probably ult
After this
still
VAR
makes
review,
it.
where things you can do to pick out more in your game, basically like farm it out more and play for your.
And
skill.
here, instead of
Because, I
like
mean,
chasing
Orvolv
this kill, maybe he could have
tends to
based quicker.
scale very well into the game because you
Base
go RW
quick and
evolve and
get
you
his
lost
item
Evo,
tempo for Dragon.
so you have a lot
But
of.
she doesn't have his
utility.
item, that's the problem.
And he just goes back to his camps. He should have based way sooner so he can clear down for Drake, but his efficiency is very bad. I would say. Smith died.
Yeah, when Drake pops, it's very important
I
that your
wonder
clear is
If he
maximum
just goes to
gold,
his boss like camps. After
maximum
Raptors,
XP,
maybe he
maximum
shouldn't, he
gold
should
spent
actually just base.
in time for
And
Dragon
matches
every
mid
single game
tempo here.
when you're not dead. Every
Nope,
single
he's
game.
just going to his Raptors.
Snappy.
Well, he should just base here, get his components, then go. You be matching with his mid laners timer, and then when.
But there's
his
an
mid
argument that
Vulcan
he can
pushes
do
next
this
wave, he'll be
because
coming
his
out on the
lane, his
map,
bot lane is winning
and
hard,
he can look to
so he
do
can
his two
greed
camps
like
and invade,
hell
or he can just straight up invade.
and get these
Then play
camps
for
on.
Drake into exit his bot camps is the more high level play he would do.
Yeah, if a fight breaks out though and he hasn't got
He's
2,000
sitting
gold
on
spent, it's
1800
really
gold.
throwing.
And look, if their team, I mean, their balling is so behind, so like he's actually unpunished.
So
with
so
this.
far, didn't get grubs when it was free. Wasted ghost
His Wolf is playing strong in the river.
and
He actually
didn't base
just be here
fast
in
enough
the
to
river
match with Dragon
item
and
advantage,
spending all
and
your
his
gold.
top 3 twos is actually like pretty strong. Like even though they have Liliar, like Olaf can't really beat Liliar.
But once again, if he gets his dragon, then it practically is like unpunished.
They could just win the top side
The
3-3-2,
mistake
and then Lily
actually
actually
isn't a
has 0
mistake, it's
on the
just
map. It's not like she
rectified.
has to play bot side. Bot's losing. Your mid has prio, and you are pretty strong on the 2-2. Actually, 2-2 you're pretty weak, but like you can look for a fast play. But his Olaf's just does. And now he's just on the map with 2k golds. Honestly, this guy seems pretty confused. What to do in this kind of situation where he's blessed with 3 strong lanes.
It's interesting when you actually got winning lanes, you're supposed to
Lily was
have
just
these
offside,
snappy
so he
back
should've wrapped around
timers.
and played the top of their bot.
You're meant to recognize that they're
just
bullies and that you need
Like,
to just
especially when you see this, like,
snappy.
he should check his camps, and then when he sees this notification that they just taking grubs, like these guys should be like die balling. He can also like pull his mid,
Oh,
bot,
interesting.
hitting his bot
Enemy
camps
on the
too.
opposite side of the map, you spent all your gold, you
And
can
maybe exit
dive
the
bot
crowd.
lane, arguably.
And his balling had all sums and ults, so it's definitely very.
And now
valuable
this
to do
item
in 2
choosing,
turns.
he would have got
So, like,
Profane
yeah,
Hydra if he
dive
didn't pick
once,
up
get their
Dark.
HP, walk out, reset the aggro, the tower aggro, and then redive again. Oh, he buys the Dirk and he sits
Yeah,
on it. And
if you didn't buy
looks like he's
Dirk,
buying straight up Profane Hydra.
yeah,
Wow.
Profane Hydra is way better.
Honestly, let's just go look at the end game builds. This guy's kind of a noob, but I want to see his build. Maybe I can abuse it. Maybe he actually just has a good build, but doesn't play his champ that well, in my opinion. Or actually, it's not about playing the champion well. It's about playing the map as a jungler. He doesn't really play that well. Like, you can
I
be
mean,
good
he
at your
says
champion,
this right,
but
but like,
the way
as long as you get
like,
gold and
you can only
XP on
go so high
Kaz's and your mechanics
LP
are good,
doing
like you're
that,
popping
and
out
you
of self
eventually
with
just
no
have to be
counterplay.
a good player, good jungler. Because doing this, if he plays like this consistently, like I don't see how you climb actually. Like if their jungler had more agency in the game, like he can just be so losing your team the game playing like this. I'm gonna watch like another 2 minutes, then probably skip to the end, see his items, some late game plays.
That's interesting when it
So
comes to
he's
VOD
waiting
review.
for Lily here. He also has boost mod upgraded, so pretty strong. Oh, I would. Wait, he should ult here. He should have already ulted. He has 3 charges. He shouldn't need to greed.
So I didn't.
And then maybe
didn't
like he
press
doesn't get spawned in the
ultimate
ward.
fast
So it
enough.
looks like that bush was warded. So Jace, I mean, you can see Jace like start walking left when he was actually
Oh,
passing the
really too
river.
hard.
But they get both kills. I mean, it's fine.
我老是因为这个，
Okay,
因
let's
为
go
它
to
这
the
个大铁马特，
ends.
我
Let's
是扮
see.
演加强卡，谢谢谢谢谢谢。
So he buys the Dirk, sits on it pretty much the whole game. He has CD boots, and he calls it silver. Low CD boots, gives you damage. More CD, pretty much like your CDR is lower, so that is equals to more damage because you're pretty CDR reliant champ. Profane
We're
Hydra
in pretty
into
standard late
Grudge,
game build.
into Yumi's.
But I guess
think
once you
actually
reach the
matters what's up to
14-minute
Profane
mark or
Hydra and
15-minute
Grudge, as
mark,
long
you just skip to
as
the
long
end pretty
as
much.
it's lethality, that's all that matters.
我绕后了，
I mean, yeah, the game's just over. He goes evolve third, which should be normal.
帮你有没有大的？
Die.
Let's just talk
Good.
about what he could have done better this game. So
Ooh.
let's look at warding. So this game, you're gonna look at red side because he was red side. So these would be areas you would ward while you're clearing your camps, and you can tell from these wards that your laners are pretty protected from any types of ganks. You can also ward the line brushes mid lane, which are the long bushes for your mid laners, so they are safe. And then let's look at wards when we're done our clear. So when you're done your clear, you can walk into their jungle, depending on the game state, and you can ward areas like this that will give you a lot of information on where they are while they're clearing, or any like areas they want to go to, like to Grubs or Drake, etc. And then for defensive pinks, these would be some pink choices that would protect your laners. And they won't really get cleared. I mean, they can, but you can defend them pretty easily because you are
Interesting.
Kha'Zix, so you win the 1v1 isolation. And then aggressive pink lines will be these. You can do them after you clear or when you want to invade. And these pinks just give you a lot of information and allow you to
Never
make
really
very
think
aggressive
about
plays on
wards
the
when I'm
map.
actually jungler.
Being an assassin and having information on where the enemy location is a very big advantage for your champion because you can catch them off guard. And
But it's
just one-shot
definitely something
them
you're gonna do
when
have
they
to
will-
learn
when
if
they
you're gonna
least
full clear
expect
every
it.
game.
As for his build, it's not bad. But I don't think I very much agree with Srilla's Grudge after the Profane. I think it's only purchasable if like they have
But we're gonna
a
look at
decent
my
amount of
game.
armor when you hit your Profane.
Alright. Alright, let's look at this match. Kha'Zix versus Graves fight. I lose someone again, goes to 40 minutes, so pathing choice. The way I see it, you know, pathing towards Malphite is never really a real thing. So move towards bot lane. The clear is a bit slow. But I don't think I can make it in time. On Graves is clear as fast. There's a bit of some weird shit here that so here's decently first kind of mistake. I mean I could have eaten into a different direction and not give Bard this cube. That's very Pacific. But we just turned what should have been a simple just move away into like down a lot of like advantage. Sometimes the best thing to do is to do nothing at all. But here I show mid. And this guy, I instantly go top lane. One thing also is interesting is Dirk, man. If I have Dirk, man, he actually gets killed here. So it just kind of shows you like if you're able to get Crab. Well, I think if I'm going Profane Hydra, I think I should be going Pickaxe. Pickaxe is better if I'm rushing Profane Hydra every game. But here we got Dirk versus this. Here I think Kha'Zix wins. But I'm getting mid lane gapped, unfortunately. And then we have this little fight happening. And unfortunately this guy lives on like one auto attack. And then this craziness happens. But I don't know. Definitely the play around here, like the best play is to basically do nothing. Base a little faster, get Crab. But pathing towards second clear. Stay on the map, even though it was risky, still stay on the map. And this guy instantly runs to Grubs. So, this is another thing. If I was able to get this, maybe he can't do Grubs, right? Or at least shows on the map. And then maybe I get Dragon for free. I mean, you're supposed to get Dragon for free. But the problem is I can't see him on the map, right? Bard obviously shows. I get some gold here. But right, so this is this kind of Grub situation where you base a little faster, you clear a bit quicker, you get vision down you can 100% do this dragon. So I think there's a miss there. Watch my mid laner die here, no counterplay. But so far, slow as hell clear. Not enough vision, or not like slow enough clear, not seeing grubs to react with dragon. And then also this little fight here was just really bad. Sometimes the best play is literally just no advantage, just as long as you don't be disadvantaged. But here's a free kill. And here, interestingly enough, if I reveal the fog of war, this is all available. This is all available. Was there any way of me understanding that as a fact? I mean, he clears fast, right? I'm trying to see if he shows up on the map. So here, this is the importance of seeing what buffs your opponent has. So we both started on my side, right? Well, we both started on the top side. And I imagine, I'm not sure when this is going to spawn. Let me see. It's kind of weird to tell. He has his blue, but he doesn't have his red. He stole my blue. Doesn't have his red. So I know he stole my blue. And he hasn't done his buff. That's the idea. And obviously, nothing I can do here. But if I move here, that's a lot of golden XP taken away for dragon. First dragon. So already I'm seeing some big ass mistakes. I'm seeing messed up fight, slow as hell tempo, no vision. If I base quick, I'd be able to get this crab. Would have got vision. And then the big one, I show top. What's the enemy jungler do? Take dragon. Jungler shows on vision, shows that he's only taken a blue buff. I know my blue buff is gone. I know that blue buff is here. And we start the same side, so this should still be on. So logically, la-di-da-da, let's check out his side. Ooh, both camps are up. If I'm not using extreme amounts of math. So missed a quadrant, that's pretty big. All from not seeing information. And then here's a decent question. Kha'Zix probably wins this 1v1. But it's a bit rough because Gwen's walking towards. But Gwen's half HP. Kha'Zix probably wins this 1v1. I do get him. But yeah. But let's just see if we can go to 15 minutes, spot other things.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Bit of grouping up here. I don't quite get dragon here. This is a fight though. There's more mechanics. I do get this. But yeah, I've already repeated the mistakes, but let's look at some actual mechanics from the game, like later portions of the game. This does go to 40 minutes. So looking at a bit of the outplay, let's look at these deaths. So here I think is a bit of a speed issue. But I think there was like some kind of previous play where I use my summoners. So I'm imagining this play with Flash, right? If I'm playing cleaner. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Lulu just ults the wrong person. And still dies. But it's kind of chill. But looking at the next death. But you're kind of just scrambling at that point. I think maybe I could have rotated there faster, and that's the reason why. I mean, she just got like the full stun off, and I get hit by a support dead. So get this kill, chill. Okay, and I die here. Okay, I walk onto a trap, which is pretty troll. Pretty troll. Forgot that Caitlyn traps exist. So troll deaths like that can't exist when we're replaying, that's for sure. Walking onto a trap. And here's just like walking into a bar door, not giving a damn about mechanics. You need to be thinking about this shit. You need to, the only things to really think about is Caitlyn trap, Sindri, and like Bard ult. That's it. And I flash here on, and I still die. Fight could have been played infinitely better. I have mobility. I have flash mobility. I should not be getting hit by Bard ults. And here I actually have Soul Riot. And this champ, I feel like you just go and bruise a champ late game with, especially with Soul and stuff. But my mindset here is like, surely she dies, right? Surely she doesn't just live with 10% HP. Like, it's just really damn sad, but yeah, it just goes to show bruiser champs, man, not my job. And that's a Kha'Zix with Elder that could like get a pentakill that's just gone. Bard ult whiff. I see a free kill here. Kill this guy. And I think the next mindset is to jump on Gwen, to be honest. Can't jump on this guy. Why? Immortal Shield bow proc. And also Song. And this is just like last hurrah death. But decent mistakes, decent analysis. Catch you guys in the next one.